Hi everybody and welcome back to my basement once again. Today I'm super excited because I'm gonna review a GEPRC product, and it's not this one, this is the old Cinewhoop 30, and I don't know why it's without camera, but we're gonna review its successor, new and improved Cinebot 30. They just changed two letters. Let's see how much it changes between these two drones. And before I open the box and show you what's inside, please remember to like, subscribe and comment on this video. Let me know what do you expect from a new version of the Cinewhoop 30. And as always, if you need to buy something, again, check out the links down in the description below. Let's unbox it. Boom, let's open the box. And first of all, foam padding, very nice. It's a quite small box for the drone. And as you can see, we have two things basically. Stuff and the drone itself. Let's focus on the stuff first. We get an extra set of HQ 3-inch 3-bladed props, very nice carbon fiber GEPRC keychain, a lot of extra screws and keys, extra battery strap, antenna tubes, 2 battery pads, micro USB cable, 4S and 6S naked GoPro adapter, and also you get the mount. Under the drone there is another bag with all the paperwork, stickers and cards with support contacts, very nice. This is a really premium experience from GEPRC, I have to say. A very nicely made manual about your flight controller, and also we have another amazingly made manual for the drone. Really super premium experience, super well printed, it looks so professional, wow. And finally we get to the nice part. Take a look at this beautiful drone, which also comes enclosed in this plastic, which is a nice touch. Let's open it. All the GEPRC drones come enclosed, wow, in plastic. And this GEPRC drone is especially premium. It has the strongest plastic I ever seen on a drone. Seriously, it just doesn't flex. You can see my fingers getting white. And of course, aluminum here, very nice quality. And also, this is the dampening system I love personally, and it even has GEPRC branding on the screws of the dampening system. I mean, just every standoff is made of aluminum, as you can see. GEPRC is really becoming a premium brand. Their drones always deliver. The plastic is spotless. It feels a lot more like an industrial drone than most other brands that, I mean, also, looking at this one, they rolled this one, you can see the step up in quality they made, even if it comes at a heavier weight. Let's talk about specs of this drone. I've got the Nebula Pro Cadex Vista Expressler S 2.4 GHz version. And it's sad, but no company have in stock 900 MHz versions of Expressler S. I don't know why. Are there any users? Make your voice heard in the comments, because I'm one and all the time I have to swap out receivers, and it's kind of sad. I need to convert to 2.4 maybe, because it's unbearable. But this drone, like you see it right now, is 220 grams. So once you put a battery and a camera, it's gonna be well over 250 grams, of course. And that's kind of sad, I guess, because its older version at least tried to be 250 grams with camera and GoPro. And so this is not like the update. This is the sub 250 grams of a 3-inch, basically, and I managed to make the Cadex Vista naked, and it's well below 250 grams. It's very nice with naked GoPro. This one, they market it as a drone for naked GoPro. I just checked the website, and they don't have specification for carrying a full camera. But in my opinion, it kind of misses the point, because I mean, once you go over 250 grams, why do you care if you're carrying a naked camera or a full one? I mean, why do you have to make that sacrifice? Of course, it's gonna fly better, it's gonna feel more agile, and it's nice. But, I mean, this is the bigger brother, the Cinewhoop 35. It's not that much bigger. It carries a camera, no problem, a full camera. So, I still want to try carrying a full GoPro on this, because it looks capable, it looks very powerful. Speaking about powerful, it's got a F7 flight controller with 45 amps ESCs, and just look at how beefy these motors are. They are SpeedX 1804 2450 kV 6S motors. I mean, this is a 6S drone and it's meant to carry very big batteries. Like, they suggest using from 850 to 1100 milliamps. And I have 1100 milliamps, but I also have these humongous beasts and they fit, so why not try? I mean, of course, if you put a full camera on it and a big battery, is not gonna fly amazing, probably is not gonna acro very well, but I'm curious to see if it flies smooth and it can be used as a regular Cinewhoop without too much acro capability, because of course don't load it too much. This one can hold it. This one, I don't know. We are here to check it out. For sure, with a 1000 milliamps and a naked GoPro is gonna fly fantastic. And one last thing before I bind and fly it, you gotta check out these LEDs because they are freaking sick. I mean, come on. I mean, look at this drone, it's beautiful. I can't wait to fly this at night. Everybody's gonna look at it. Of course, you're not sub 250, it's gonna make a ton of noise, but at least you do it with style. It looks like alien technology. It's amazing. And it makes a lot of light. This is not some electroluminescent light. This is little LEDs inside. Wow, I want this wire for myself. I want to buy some of it because it looks freaking amazing, doesn't it? Okay, let's bind it and go fly it. I mean, it's day and look at the light it makes. And boom, I just installed the 900 MHz receiver and I'm ready to fly. I armed it once to check if it was working and I noticed that you can turn off the light actually. I'm gonna show you in a second. I'm gonna fly with the 1100 6S battery. And as you can see, you can turn off the light with a switch on the radio, which is very clever because sometimes you don't want to be spotted. You just switch off the lights and the police doesn't find you, which is amazing. And now let's fly and let's see how it goes. First of all, doesn't sound very noisy at all. And GEPRC says that with this battery and no camera, you can do 12 minutes of flying if you go slow. I mean, this thing flies incredibly. I feel so at home and it's crazy powerful. The tune on this thing is perfect. Amazing drone, amazing. And also, if you're wondering, I don't think the LEDs take up a lot of juice from the drone. So yeah, they're pretty efficient as well. First impression already with the first flight, I am falling in love with this thing. It flies amazing. And if you forget the fact that it's not sub 250 grams, I still have to check how it flies with the GoPro on, because that's the big deal. I mean, I can do a lot of work with this, as I'm doing with the bigger brother. Every time I have to carry a full GoPro, I use the Cinelog 35 because it's so versatile. Can work indoor, outdoors, and just curious to arrive at that point. And now let's see how it flies with a 1300 6S battery. This is 5 inches level of battery. And just look at this monster battery on a 3-inch. Okay, let's fly. Probably now it's gonna fly a little tamer. Wow, yeah, it feels heavier for sure. Oh wow, I touched the tree. Let's not crash into the tree. Yeah, with this battery, it screams a little bit more and also it's a lot tamer. But, I mean, for what this drone has to do, it's fine. This is for flying smooth and doing the Cinewhoop lines. And with this battery it's perfect. Because it also does very smooth lines. But, I mean, still recovers, still, yeah, it's just a little bit more tame, as I was saying. Probably, yeah, the 1100 is where it's at, but still you can use these batteries, it's no problem. Flies perfect. Yeah, for a Cinewhoop use, these batteries are perfect. and you can even dive and do what you need to do. So, and it's, I mean, wow, I'm very, very impressed with this drone. And the tune still holds, which is, again, crazy. You see? Yeah, it wiggles a bit, but for a 3-inch carrying a 1300 milliamps battery, I'm super impressed. And if you fly slow, probably you're gonna have a very, very long flight time. And as you can see, I'm back and doing pretty much the same macro I was doing before, which tells a long story on this drone. It's little, but the motors just push. They don't care. I don't want to be hit in the head with this drone, but it flies good. And boom, the monster is here. Full GoPro 10 with battery, 1300 milliamps 6S on the back. And I weighted it, it's 600 grams on the spot. It's crazy heavy. But now that I remember, the first Cinewhoops, the big ducted ones, very ugly ones, they were more than 600 grams and still 3 inches. So I believe it's gonna be fine, probably. Probably it's not gonna acro very well, but probably fine. The CG is kind of a concern, because the GoPro is very heavy on the front. Maybe 11 mini is gonna fix it, I don't know. But on this drone there is not much space to move stuff around, because this battery cannot go back. And as you can see, the GoPro mount is kind of squeezed in there. If you use a 1100, probably this is not gonna happen, but here you go. This is the Cinelog 35 mount. As you can see, it fits with the same dimensions on the front, but it doesn't have screws on the back, this Cinebot 30. So if you need to mount your GoPro, you need to get creative, otherwise you're gonna have this effect, which is not the best. But you have 2 holes and some other holes in the back, so probably with some zip ties and some creativity you can 3D print a nice mount for it. But now, let's test it, because I'm very, very, very curious. Before I fly again, I want to remind you that GEPRC doesn't write anywhere that this is supposed to happen. This drone, they conceived it for naked GoPros. But in my opinion, it's wasted on them, because you have sub 250 drones already for naked GoPros. So, here we go. Here we are to test stuff at their limit. So let's discover them. Oh my god, now I'm scared. Okay, yeah. It feels heavier, but I am almost amazed by the... I mean, it screams like crazy, but it's carrying a full GoPro on top with a huge battery, 600 grams of 3-inch, and still, I mean, this drone has got some juice to it. It's crazy. I believe the 1100 battery is gonna be better, of course. But yeah, this should convince you pretty good of the of the power of this drone. Wow, GEPRC drones really push. I tested the motors before without the GoPro, they were not even warm. Okay, it's winter, it's like 12 degrees outside, but it's a very good testament. Yeah, of course it's heavy, of course it feels like driving a bus, but for smooth lines it's not bad. Because it's super tame, it's super precise now. I mean, let me put it in angle mode for 1 second. You see? It's not a bad idea to do that. 1300 milliamps seems like a lot, but the drone doesn't fly good acro, but it's a very nice Cinewhoop this way. I'm pretty amazed with it. Of course the Cinelog 35 flies a little bit better, but for indoors maybe this is better. Also it's more flashier because it has the LEDs. It just makes a ton of noise. And still, this is, my first hour with it. I need to try different propellers because I have the 5-bladed ones. They should have more punch at the bottom. Motors are not even warm. GEPRC, you did it again. You did it again. Crazy. Crazy drone. Nothing to do with the Pavo from Beta FPV. Not to always say bad things about Beta FPV because it was a nice brand. But when you see this, you just cannot say otherwise. And now let's do one last test before the sun sets, because it's 4 o'clock and it's winter, it's so sad. But 1100 milliamps, let's see how it goes. Yeah, already much nimbler. And this is where it's at. This I'm very comfortable with. It doesn't feel that battery, the GoPro so much, as you can see probably. As a Cinewhoop, flies very good. And yeah, this drone is going on my backpack for sure. You rarely see me this excited with drones, but GEPRC seems to have the record for excitement. Oh no! I was just talking. Let's see how the turtle mode works. So what happened and why I lost signal is because the antenna got sucked into the propellers. And yeah, I like this antenna, but it's a little bit fragile probably. Final opinion about the GEPRC Cinebot 30. This drone has got everything. It's probably one of the best looking Cinewhoops I ever seen with these LEDs. It's super elegant, super flashy and nice, aluminum. The quality is up there. Flies incredible, you saw it. It's not made to do this, but it does it very, very good at a point that I'm gonna use it to do exactly this. And the only issue for me is that they have the Cinelog 35, which is made precisely to carry a full GoPro. It does it pretty good, it does it amazingly, no problem with that drone. It's just a little bit bigger, it's a little uglier if you ask me, but it's made to do that. This one, they missed an opportunity in my opinion, because they didn't make the holes for the GoPro. They didn't design it to do this. And that's the only issue, because it does it so well. They should make a modified version to use a GoPro, because it does it so well, why not? And that's probably my only gripe with this drone. It doesn't have the holes to carry a GoPro, and the antenna tube should be not flexible. It should be hard. So once you place it, it stays. Because as this, you saw, first crash, it got sucked into the propellers and broke the very little and nice antenna it had. So now I have to replace it, which is not bad, but it sucks. And also I have to clean all the drone because it's dirty of grass before taking pictures. But yeah, this drone I promote it full marks. It's a pretty nice drone if you want to get it, especially with the O3 transmission if you are into that. And yeah, flies perfect. What can I say? As always, remember to like, subscribe and comment on this video. As always, remember also to check out the description down below. If you want to buy anything, please click on the links. You help the channel a lot. And as always, thanks for watching. Stay safe and happy flying. Bye.